So today's video is going to be how to succeed with online learning and my experience. Sorry for all the background noise. I find in times like this teaching is now semi-forced to be put online as well as teaching in a classroom. It's confusing, it's stressful, it's tough, maybe it's very crackly. That's part of my experience of online learning. It is crackly and not very clear. I want it to help because I know it's tough. I'm at college and I use Google Meet / Google Hangout. I don't even know what you call it. So I hope this can help. This video has a few themes. The first one is learning community. Being sat in front of the laptop can feel weird. Obviously there is no physical classroom. There is not that person sat next to you. You can't just raise your hand and the teacher comes over and helps you. It might just be you and you're on your laptop in your bedroom. I also had Zoom drama, so I got quite a bit of experience. Number 1, use the chat. Make sure you are using it. Zoom has that chat feature. Use the chat to ask the teacher questions. Use it to say, excuse me, I don't understand something, do you mind going over this? So mates can see and can help you, and teacher can also see this and help. If the teacher can see it, hopefully people will be able to see it and make sure people are being sensible with it. So then, like the teacher being able to see it means that you're more accountable for being sensible on the chat. Which is a good point. Going online means some people will view this as a great opportunity to doss their education, do nothing. Sit by their screen and just go on their phone all the time. This is why you need to make that conscious choice to want to do well in your education, as in you need to make the choice to pay attention to the teacher, to mute group chats, to turn off your phone, to not go on your phone in class, to do something out, to get something out this time. Other choices to make. Do you want to make the effort to learn or not? If you are here to learn, then a chat can be super useful, but to active listening. Actually listening to what is being said and still engaging with the stuff that's being said. It's hard because sometimes I will sit there and end up yawning and struggling to pay attention. But I made the choice to listen instead of going on my phone, which is quite tempting to do that. Ask those questions so that the teacher knows you're engaged, interested and want to learn. Also, it keeps the framework of the classroom dynamic. Also, encourage your teacher to do group work, known as breakout groups. Encourage your teacher to do some form of group work. Saturday drama would sometimes do breakout groups to work on some parts of a play or do mini pieces. This means you're not just sitting and listening to the teacher talking, which can be what would be cool that Jade suggests when she did a video. I would suggest go watch her video. She explains this so much better than I'm explaining it right now, like literally. I've not done online school much. I only did online college this week, one double lesson, and that was it. Saturday drama, sort of get the teacher to assign you a partner or a group and work on a mutual Google Docs is what she suggested. This just makes this so much more interesting because I know and understand motivation can be so much more difficult online, especially if you're just passively absorbing the information. Number 4, unstructured time at the start of the class to catch up. Start a Saturday drama with just have a chat for half an hour and have a little break. Try and ask your teacher to have unstructured time at the start of the class just to catch up with them. For an example, come into Zoom 10 minutes earlier. And those 10 minutes you can just ask the teacher, how is your day going? Teacher can just have a general chat, ask, okay, how are you feeling about everything right now? Just having that chance to be informal as you would be in a normal classroom can help the class dynamic be much better. 5, make sure you, at the end, you ask questions. You can stay behind at the end and ask your questions. When class is dismissed, don't have to jump off straight away. You can stay behind and ask questions, get your teacher to answer questions. One of the challenges is that unstructured stuff does not fit into the online format as well as it did in a normal classroom. You often need to find some kind of structure to make the class work. You could ask your teacher, can we do some kind of question at the start where we'll just discuss it? Then you could then it could be the teacher teaching something, then you can do a kind of group work, then final questions. Second challenge is a lot harder to see people's reactions, which makes things feel a bit more awkward. Use the chat faculty, facilitate, to re-communicate. If you're struggling to do maths or more structured science stuff, then you can see if the teacher can work on a whiteboard or a tablet. You can make notes, do some practice questions and stuff outside the classroom. Another common thing is distractions. Online learning requires a lot more of you being willing to learn as much as there are loads of distractions. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, WhatsApp. Before the class, be strict. Mute notifications, block people who don't understand, put your phone on airplane mode. Turn off your phone, close other apps, put your phone in another room. Commit to being in the classroom just as you would in a normal classroom. Use website blockers if you really have to. Put your class full screen or have a split screen, have a Google Docs making notes and the class on the other bit. Raise your hand, ask questions, be proactive, really make the most of this time. Stay in the zone of the class. I know it's hard to find it hard if you find the content boring or the teacher is just talking. Make sure in an online class you also stay hydrated. This will make things much easier, keep you more awake. Turn on your video, make yourself more accountable, give your teacher feedback, because teachers need this feedback, especially if they've never done it before. They are struggling just as much as you are. Feel free to get up and stretch. Health's the next bit. Use flux or night mode. I use night mode. Get a laptop stand. I use a laptop stand. Alternate sitting and standing. Prop up your laptop. Alternate between writing notes and typing notes. Use Forest, set a timer on it for studying or just use a timer on your phone. Don't take class in bed, you'll be in this weird place. Bad for your back, sleep cycle, bad for your mindset. I know motivation is hard. This online class is on you. If you don't pay attention, it's easy not to. Do some reading before the class so you can engage. Google stuff. It's like the time you can do it. Like normally you can't just whip out your phone because that's a bit awkward. Dress for a normal class. General tips. Mute yourself when you're not talking. Prep and arrive early because stuff can easily go wrong. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's very bad, like background noise and stuff, and that's why I've tried to use my hands and do a lot more so that it's fine. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Bye.